Howdy, partner. My name is Mike Webb. I'm running for Arlington County School Board. I'm just a simple city slicker turned urban cowboy and the son of a preacher man born to a limited degree. We've got some smart folks at Free the Mind Productions. They put together this little video. So just saddle up, put on your thinking cap, put your feet in the stirrup, and hang on for a good ride as we go on to make an education precedent. Giddy up. Yippee-ki-yay.
In our last report, we discussed the national climate effects of the achievement gap, primarily prevalent in our nation's largest urban centers, where large concentrations of Black, Hispanic, and Latino populations reside. And in response to this great national tragedy, teachers' unions, liberal press organizations, ethnic minority advocacy groups, and leaders in the Democratic Party have all but unanimously and categorically rejected any plan that might affect the funding of our nation's failing public schools, over 50% of which are underperforming across the nation. They argue passionately and with great fervor that the answer is to be found in continuing to invest and increase investment of financial resources into an empirically failed venture of public education to fix it, in expectant hopes that it may one day turn around and right itself. But in an American popular culture, we are all very familiar with the gambler Kenny Rogers ballad that reminds us all that you have to know when to hold, know when to fold, know when to walk away, and know when to run. Under rational analysis, therefore, their determined and emotionally driven effort does not appear to be a success story. In an evidence-based methodology, as is applied in science, this does not appear to be a plan for success. But what if they are correct in their profession of faith? If the God or mammon of money, money, and more money alone is the answer, then an affluent district with a large ethnic minority population, thereby endowed with an abundance of vast resources and great advantage, combined with a liberal spirit, should be the shining star example of why American educators should not abandon all hope for public schools, continuing on the path that has been traveled since 1868, when our nation's public schools first opened their doors to educate children of color. And in that golden city upon a hill, when matriculating each fall in a post-segregation era, now absent the foreboding presence of a lawful authority of powerful government figures, with lips dripping with words of interposition and nullification while standing in the door, there should not, in replacement, substitution, or transfiguration, manifest for that nemesis a sign that beckons to all, abandon all hope, ye who enter here. And in at least one community in the nation, there can be found that perfect laboratory for conditions to test the strength of the liberal thesis, a place where the holy secular gods of fortune have blessed and found favor, gifting to that paradise the necessary and sustaining fruits and manna from heaven. There is at least one point of singularity on this grand celestial blue orb, where all of the stars and planets have fallen in perfect and sustained alignment, and by providence and deific intervention, or just in random fortune, it is only just across the Potomac River from the nation's capital. Like a statuesque Lady of Liberty, holding stone tablets of virtue in one hand, and in the other a bright golden torch raised high in a harbor and sanctuary city, It beckons to all. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Because in Arlington, Virginia, Rural Free Delivery, RFD, they say diversity is our strength. Is there indeed a heaven on earth? Have liberal thinkers and advocates found our paradise lost for minority achievement? Should conservatives return to a wholly secular faith we have not kept? The answers to these and other perplexing questions will be revealed as we progress in this continuing series of reports in an education precedent for a local school board race. And that's the way it was in the 2017 Arlington County School Board race. I am Major Mike Webb, and I am running for Arlington County School Board. Good night, and God bless you. Back to you in the studio, Mo. This advertisement was authorized by Mike Webb. Honest. Hope you enjoyed that little piece. Hope you learned something too. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out at mytrueconservative.com. If you want to contact me, give me an email at givefaithatry@gmail.com. Until next time, remember, mind the gap. And Rangers, lead the way. Just imagine that.